Now the return man is a bit to see in the opening minute of the game. They put a receiver in motion to the left. It's out wide, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with him the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win. If that meeting is any indication of what we should expect, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's placing a big emphasis on protecting the ball over these next 4 quarters.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running.
Difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on...
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand it.
And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. Second and a yard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick is good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He keeps it himself. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. The defense has it. He gets free. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's a 3-point game here early on. More from Houston coming up in a moment. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Rome Odunze getting set to get back on the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's to Odunze again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Richardson. This one taken in by Odunze. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Richardson operating from the pistol. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Richardson. Rolling right. It's taken in. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Houston. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of. First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He gets this into the hands of Green. He is in. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now this team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He's got room past the 35. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hill drops to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visiting side who had the lead in that one. Joe Burrow has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bijan Robinson with a touchdown run. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes And some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st and 10, here's under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. As he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. At the 38-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. Now he'll run. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
This one taken in by Odunze.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll send him over to the left. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a first down.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Tight end going in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Richardson. Throwing right. It's taken in.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
47-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. translating those drills into a live game.
Inside the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a third down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And a first down.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It is picked up by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Richardson to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Another carry for the running back. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
His Afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A tight end in motion now. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.